Welcome to your May monthly reading from Taropy. This will be a nice, thorough reading covering love, money, career, blockages, and then further broken down into each month of the zodiac sign. Those will be time-stamped, and also a masculine and feminine read. Please also check out your full moon and new moon reading this month. Even if you don't believe in moon energy, it's always good to check in twice a month and do a personal inventory of what you might want to grow or let go of. Also remember that these are general readings and may not resonate with you, and that's okay. Only take what makes sense for your situation. With that said, please enjoy your reading. All right, Pisces, let's start with the spirit animal card. I'll list all the decks I use in the description box below because I'm not quite sure which ones we'll use. All right, let's do this. All right, Pisces, for May, you get Ant Spirit. Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. All right, that's a good way to start. What do you kind of bring into, add to your scenario, Pisces? All right. Let's get a card for love. You know what? I'm going to start with the Ethereal deck. Let's start with the Ethereal deck, Pisces. I'm going to pull a card for love, finance, career, and any blocks you may be dealing with right now. And we'll clarify with this Morgan deck. I just love that Morgan deck because it's so colorful, and I love these because they're so airy and pretty. Okay, Pisces. For May 2020, what do we got going for love? Ooh, the Well. Okay, that's a special... Oh, no, that's 22. Okay, that's 22. The Well reverse, and then we got career finance. What's going on with career and finance? The Emperor reverse. Okay. What about blocks, Spirit? What about blocks? What about blocks? Okay. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, doing it alone. So let's see. Around love, you're pulling the 22, which is kind of special to this deck. So the Well is a birthplace of ideas, inspiration, and transformation. All things are birthed from the critics, and knowledge flows free from this critics, and the knowledge flows freely to those who seek it. So this is all about nurturing and deep, reaching kind of deep within, kind of an advanced Fool card, if you will. But what this is saying in reverse, the Well, what this is saying in reverse is you already have the answers. You don't need to reach out. You don't need to illuminate too much. You just need to sort out what you know, how you feel. How does it all go with you? Let's get a little clarity. Oh. And what's hiding? Okay. Ooh, all right. Let's see. Let's see. We got the Four of Cups reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Four of Pentacles. So the past energy is something that you feel like you lost. This is something that you feel like you missed out on. This is going really well with this energy. So there's a situation in love that maybe you can't get over, something that happened, or maybe you didn't take full advantage of it. Maybe you were too conflicted and you did not let that, you didn't put action on it. But right now you're kind of trying to figure out how to make a plan. You want to do it right this time, basically, Pisces. And you want to achieve this time. You want to be able to hold on to it. Something that let go of. Something that you let pass by, that you feel like an opportunity. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But to this, it's with the hidden card, Justice Reverse. This is kind of saying this was more of a lesson, and this had to happen this way so that you could learn a lesson. So that makes sense that with love, you're doing a lot of contemplation. Okay? Don't be sour about it. Don't feel like, oh my gosh, now it's too late. You can put your mind to anything you want. You can achieve anything you want. You know, this night he might be slow, but he gets it done right. And that's either your energy or that's the other person's energy. And what it looks like is it's something you should hold on to. There's something that you let go that you should have held on to, but maybe the whole reason it all happened the way it did is so that you can really kind of learn to commit to things you love or things you want and really take a stable approach and practice actually pursuing what you want to have, right? Maybe you're getting some clarity on what you really want. Maybe you didn't know before and then you lost it and now you know. But what's hidden was it wasn't in balance. It wasn't the time for it. I'm hearing not the time. It wasn't the time for it. But it was meant to happen, okay? And if you feel like pursuing it, put a lot of energy into your plan or your ideas of how you're going to pursue it, okay? Because it is something you can have. Now let's get into the finance career area. So that's how your money flows to you, either how you make it or just about it in general. So we have the Emperor reverse, which is not the best for this area, right? Finance, so not having control, essentially. So control is getting taken away from you right now in finance and career, but usually spirit has a reason. So this is going back to this overall energy. Who do you collaborate with? Were you collaborating with the wrong people? Are you not in control right now, or are they not in control right now because they shouldn't be? It's time to change. You need to collaborate with someone else. Maybe it's inspiring you to find a new company, find a new bank, find a new way of bringing that money in. I'm also hearing budget, like a new way of planning budget. Using your money, new way of using it. Maybe your relationship with money, right? Maybe it's time to assess that. And let's see. All right, let's get some backup energy for this. Sorry, I'm getting lots of messages. Okay. Ooh. And all right. Pisces. So in the recent past, this is saying like lack of responsibility. But presently, you're kind of like following a system, right? You got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Hierophant upright and the Seven of Swords going forward. So breaking away from some bad habits is essentially what this is. Like buying into possibly creating your own habit. So either the way you dealt with your money was kind of what you were taught. And even though this is status quo, it feels like you're breaking away from what you were doing and you are getting into what feels right to you. Let's change this light a little bit. Okay. And you're moving on with what you need. I know this always comes up as a cheater card and stuff like that, but essentially this man, he's leaving behind, he's leaving his 2 cents and taking what he needs, right? A lot of times you do things discreetly because you don't need everybody's chatter about it. So this is about going on your own journey, not necessarily involving people. So that's why this is where you end up. So that's why I want to say you're kind of breaking away and either following like a tried and true system or getting with a company that's very efficient instead of relying on yourself or being nurturing and supportive. You're taking more. Well, this is not leadership. So maybe you're leaving from being the leader, and you're kind of wanting to follow a little bit more. Let's see, path. Oh, because things were out of control. Because things were out of control, you are now taking control. And you're going to do it your own way, people like it or not. Because this is indecision. So that did not, your financial or career thing, area of life, wasn't feeling good for a while, and you were kind of in denial, but now you're kind of out of denial about it. You're like, this doesn't suit me. I don't like this. Things need to change. And this woman, once she turns her back, she does not, you're not going to be able to get her back, right? You're not going to be able to get her to turn back around. So you're kind of like, you came out of this hidden energy, this like indecisive, kind of being the mouse. I'm just seeing like kind of a shrunken down thing, and you're taking control. So things were not in control. You didn't like how things were being run. Whoever's running it is definitely not in a healthy power. This is like a overly domineering, or just not in control. You know, it's like a chaotic situation. And you like control. You're going for something balanced, something that's established. So that could be in your immediate, like, personal finance. That can be in your career. You're kind of like, I'm done with this, everything up in the airness. I want it to be simple. I want it just to have a system to it. Good for you, Pisces, because, you know, finance and career, that's like numbers. That's just like, those things add up, right? Whether it's like, I'm going to do this kind of training to get this kind of different position, or it's like, I'm going to do my money in this way. Numbers are numbers, right? It's a very technical kind of area of life. So now let's see what you're dealing with blockages. This is kind of interesting that it's coming up as a 9 of Pentacles over here. 9 of Pentacles. I love this card. I love all the gold. 9 of Pentacles, because 9 of Pentacles, she is on her own. She's independent. So a blockage is kind of like feeling like you have to do it all alone, right? Or finding yourself in the situation. Let's get a little clarity on this. Ooh, what's hidden is you have all the power you need. Okay. So to stop dwelling on the past, you have 6 of Cups reversed, you have High Priestess reversed, and you have Temperance reversed. And then what was hidden is the Magician. So your blockage is that you, who to collaborate with. So, okay, how do I state this? How do I state this really well? This woman has everything she needs. She has her house on the hill. She's got a beautiful environment. She's got a smirk on her face. She's smiling. Not a smirk. She's smiling because she's tending her grapes that she grew. She's really content. She's bountiful, right? Plentiful. So with these cards is perhaps you haven't been feeling that, especially from an inner wound, old childhood wound, just something that you... It's like you haven't been on your path, but you feel that, you know that, and so you're breaking away from that. I just want to clarify this one card right here, this Temperance card in reverse, because that could go a couple of ways. What's hidden is you have the power. Yeah. Don't feel weird, like, oh my gosh, clarify. Okay. So Temperance is hidden by the Magician. So you don't need anything to balance out. You need to walk away. You need to leave the baggage behind. You need to be okay feeling like this. You're not being mean to anyone. I don't know why I feel the need to tell you that. You're not being mean to anybody to be independent. This person, they're not like hating on anybody. They're just content with their own company, being in control of themselves. And this person here, it's almost like this message here is kind of saying you had a lot of guilt around that kind of feeling. So this is about dropping guilt put on you by other people, or just kind of like feeling other people's emotions. Like maybe if you're empathic, you have the total, right? Magician clarified by magician, which is the creator. You get to create anything you want, and you're like divinely entitled to create what you want. You have a path, you have a future, you know what you deserve, or no, I don't want to say deserve, but what you want to do in this lifetime. And you're not being wrong for pursuing that. And if something else needs to go on the back burner, that's okay. That's okay. It's okay if you put yourself on the front burner, if that's a thing to say, front burner. But you should. It's that, always make yourself the strongest, because then you can take care of more people. If you're tired and exhausted, and your emotional cup isn't filled and all that, you can only do like a 50% job. So this is kind of speaking to this queen energy here in your finance and career. It's like almost, this whole reading is kind of like you're feeling obligated, more obligation to others. Okay, so right now I'm going to break down into if you were a Pisces born in February. Okay, let's see, let me timestamp it. 16:06. All right, so if you were a Pisces born in February, let's get a little special message for you. Okay, you're getting turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. So it looks like you're changing a lot, right? Hey, I always encourage people to take a picture, like a screenshot of these, and use it just as your like screen on your phone, just to kind of inspire you through the month. So slow and steady wins the race. So it sounds like you're changing a lot of ways that you're doing things. Slow and steady, right here, Knight of Pentacles, Hierophant. That's definitely changing. Like you're buying into something new, something different, maybe something that's been around but not in your life. And this is totally shifting and creating what you want. So if you're going on this little journey here, you don't need to rush into it. Like if it's meant to be for you and it's supposed to work out for you, it will. Okay? Let me just get a little message for you. Let's see, who do I want to use this one? Let's get a little message on this. Ooh! No, too many cards. Okay. One more, please. One more, please. Okay. There you go. All right. You have the Lover's reverse, 7 of Pentacles, and King of Cups. So this is leveling up emotionally. This is not making a decision, kind of being conflicted, possibly feeling something but acting in a different way. This is kind of a pause. So you're taking time to reflect at this decision you didn't make, or this relationship that you're in. This could be the financial, this could be personal, and this can be internal, right? But what's happening is, because you're taking the time to reflect, you're leveling up emotionally. You're maturing emotionally. Or you're attracting somebody new who is emotionally balanced, okay? So don't rush it. Emotionally mature people, they don't freak out. They're not like, oh, it's all over then now, and oh, no, they're just like, okay, how do I make this work? That's so peaceful, and it just kind of, what do I need to cut out if that wasn't good for me, or if this isn't growing to something good and benefiting everybody, how do we tweak it, right? So yeah, just don't get caught up in drama. Just know, slow and steady wins the race, okay? Take your time, plan it out. Use that intuition, Pisces. You've got a beautiful intuition. Okay, so Pisces who are born in March, and we are time stamping for 19, 16. Okay, Pisces born in March. Pisces born in March. Pisces born in March. Pisces born in March. Pisces born in March, you have the lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. So this is where this is that little bit of leadership, right? This Pentacles over here, Nine of Pentacles, she definitely has a strong spirit. And sometimes you're just inspiring from that alone. Let's put these up here. Being yourself is inspiring to others. It helps others feel like it's okay to be strong. Sometimes that's all they need is an example, or yeah, be generous of spirit. So the more you become yourself, the more on your path you're going to be. Let's get a little clarity on this. Lion spirit, a little clarity, please, spirit. Oh, okay, all right. All right, you got 4 cards. You have the 6 of Pentacles. You have the Queen of Cups. You have the 8 of Wands. And you have the 6 of Swords. So this is very clear. This is basically, if it's not balanced, I'm going to use my intuition. I'm going to lead from my heart, and I can communicate. And if I can't communicate, I'll walk away. So if this does not resonate with you, whatever's going on, this is basically this card, be generous of spirit. Well, this is more about leadership, though. So the Queen would never nurture something that isn't balanced. This is all about balance. Give and take. You know what you have to give, so you never give too much and then feel empty. Financial, well, this is value, but because this is the Queen of Cups, it can be of the heart, right? And she's very in tune with her heart. So she only does what feels right. Okay? So there's going to be a lot of communication of like, hey, this is balanced, so this is where I'm moving to. I'm not going to move on, or I am going to move on. Or this is not balanced. But this is being vocal about it. So this is like really speaking from your heart, right? Put it out there. This is telling you to put it out there. Whatever it's true, don't worry about hurting feelings. You don't have to be mean, like, I hate you and you did this, blah, blah, blah. You just have to say, hey, you know what? This doesn't feel balanced. Let's not hurt each other. This isn't a win-win. This isn't a win-win-win, right? This is not the person I should collaborate with. You might not be the person. It's been great so far, but hey, time to move on. Or the opposite. Hey, I see what you're doing. I think I can bring this to the table. Really communicate about that and stay where you are. That's wonderful. I love that. That's what you want to hear, right? That's people leading by example. So I always like to do just a little read for masculine and feminine, okay? So if you're resonating with them, everybody has masculine and feminine within them. It's the action, the giving, the receiving, the feeling, right? So it's within them, or this could, if you resonate masculine or if you resonate feminine, this can just be a little extra read for you, okay? So let's get that little special message for masculine first, please. Illumination. Oh, 2, okay. Ooh, the devil and 2 of, ooh, balancing out that devil energy. Masculine. What were you believing you needed that you didn't need? Devil in reverse, breaking away. Seeing that's what is leaving you off balance. So I always like to say, like a smoker could easily be a heroin addict. Oh, I need cigarettes to relax. Oh, someone else says I need heroin to relax, right? Someone else says, oh, I need running to relax. It's all things that you tell yourself you need. That's a trick of the devil, right? He tells you it's something that you buy into that you don't need to, because you create whatever you get your strength from, right? So this is leveling, like you're getting stronger, masculine, like you're seeing things from a new perspective, and you're seeing you could choose a different devil if you want to, but you're finally seeing that you were buying into a devil, right? If you're in your masculine energy, the masculine side was like, oh, I need this relationship, or if I don't have this job, I'll never be successful, or if I don't have this degree, I'll never, where really it's like, oh no, you could get a different degree, you could be with a different person. There's so many things. Yep, Page of Pentacles. Let's see, Page of Pentacles, what else? One more masculine. Okay. Oh, and there's that Emperor reversed again. Okay. So clarifying this for masculine, you have the Page of Pentacles, you have the Emperor and reverse, Page of Pentacles and Emperor reverse, and in the like horizontal, which is like the challenge position, you have the persevering. So why were you choosing to persevere an offer that wasn't being made, and a leader who was not fair, who wasn't right, who was more of a tyrant than a leader? Why were you not being the leader? Why were you not making an offer? Why were you suffering that? Why were you choosing to continue that battle? That was devil energy. That was not seeing that no matter what, you always have the power. Coming into balance with your power. You're equally as powerful as this devil. Whatever you think is powerful, you are equally as powerful. Okay? It doesn't have to be negative. It could, this can be like a relationship where you're like in puppy love and they don't treat you that well or something. And you can be like, hey, I don't like how you treat me. Right? This is that definitely, if we go back to this Emperor reversed and Emperor reversed, what did this person do? The Queen of Pentacles, she turned her back. Done. I'm not turning around. It wasn't the marriage, it wasn't the union, it wasn't the commitment, it wasn't the contract that I wanted. Now, this was in finance, so this wasn't the contract I wanted. So now I'm out. I'm moving along. I have my ideas. I have my intellectual property, right? Sorry, bye. I'm done. I'm finally seeing it clearly. I'm finally making a decision. Breaking away from that devil. That's awesome, masculine. I'm proud of you. Congratulations. That can only lead to new things. Okay, so for the feminine energies around Pisces, what's a special message for feminine energies? Oh, Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so this could definitely be internal, right? Because we got the Page of Pentacles reversed right here. Pages are always kind of like a message. They're an initial step. It's that first phone call to, like if the ace is the idea, the first phone call to see if a place is for rent so you can start a business, it would be the page. So you get the Page of Pentacles reverse. So what are you not offering, feminine? Or what is the offer you're not getting that you're wanting or that you're expecting? What is it about something in the physical world or value? This could be actual money. This could be your traits you value. This could be behaviors you value. What is it? But it's not coming around. Either you're not offering it or somebody else is not offering it. So what is it? Let's see. Let's get a little clarity. Clarity on this Page of Pentacles for feminine Pisces. Ooh. Okay. Oh. No, this one does not play. Hang on. I'll bring him over. One more. Ooh. Okay, two more. Ooh. Page of... Okay, this is kind of love. You could make it relationship, any sort of relationship, even if it's your relationship with your money, right? So what's clarifying this Page of Pentacles in reverse? You're getting the King of Swords upright. You are getting the Five of Swords reverse, the Eight of Cups reversed, and completion. So you're making a judgment call. You're assessing your values. And you're defining right or wrong. Even if you fall on the wrong side, you'll be like, hey, I was wrong. But it's time to walk away. This is literally walking away. Right? Can you see that? It's like a guy walking away from these cups. These cups are the heart. These cups are things that you have achieved, that you've worked on and you got them. But then you realize, hey, I'm missing my Two of Cups. Right? Which is like two hearts. And so what do? You realize you're not full, so what do? You go on the journey. You start to move along. King of Swords, he's very balanced. He considers, he has a lot of intellect. And yeah, you're just, anything that wasn't fulfilling you, these are like petty something you can't stop thinking of, an argument you keep having in your head or something, you're finding justice over it. You're making a decision, and you're kind of sticking with, you're like, this is right, this is wrong, this is overthinking, this is not overthinking, that was giving too much, that was taking too much. You're making a call on it. And now this cycle is completing. So of like settling for less, settling for like an emptiness, you're no longer settling. You'll walk away to get fulfillment. If it's too mentally draining, if it's just not everything, if it's not the whole kit and caboodle, you're ready to walk away, and that's okay because a new cycle's starting. Once you walk away from this, you can collaborate with someone new, something new. That's the one card. That's the beginning card, right? So you got a few pages here, beginnings, first steps. You have the one card, first step, new beginning. And then you have the last card I'm pulling is the world. So that's always leveling up. Like she's passing through this laurel, and she's going to the next world because she's completed the cycle here. Well, that's a pretty beautiful, beautiful message. So it's all about being yourself, and it's all about taking your time and finding the right people to collaborate with. Right people, right systems, right place. But it's time, you're balancing out, right? You're balancing out, and now it's time you can add that third piece. Good job on like getting that foundation kind of started though. Let's just have some closing words from Spirit. What does Pisces need to know? Okay. Closing words. Oh. Okay. So you have the Two of Swords reversed again. You have the King of Pentacles, and you have the Sun. Sun reversed, it doesn't matter. It's always positive. So basically, now that you're choosing to make a decision and not being in denial, not just like letting things fall where they are, you're taking ownership. You get to have it how you want it because you're finally having opinion. You're finally having an opinion. You're finally stating what you want. You're finally being yourself. You're kind of getting some clarity on what's going on. And the sun's going to shine, right? In reverse, it just means like this might have already happened, or it could be illumination, right? But how are you going to get what you want if you won't say it clearly, or if you won't sort it out in your mind clearly? Either way, no matter how you break that down, your blinders are off, and you're ready to have some stability going forward. So, okay, lots of transition, might have some changes, but I am so proud of you, Pisces, for going through like all this transformation. I mean, you're breaking the devil, you're breaking away from the emperor, you're finding the right hierophant, like the right commitment, the right contract, and you're not afraid to be yourself. And we all need you to be you, right? You're the gift you bring to the world. So thank you for listening. Don't forget to check your full moon and new moon reading for May. Take care. Till next time. Bye.